Good evening and welcome to the Twilight European Network, and we're here today at the Stigmatisation of Migrant conference held in New Park Hotel. We're delighted here today also to have representatives from a number of embassies, and I'm here now with the representative from the Moldova embassy to Ireland. Welcome. Maybe you might tell our viewers about yourself, your name, and just a little bit of a background.
Thank you very much, Marty, and hello to everyone who will watch this video. My name is Igor Moldovan. I am the counselor of the Embassy of Moldova in Dublin. I'm dealing with political and economic issues. I'm the deputy head of mission. I arrived in Ireland on 2nd of July last year, and that's my third post abroad. As diplomat, I am engaged with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Moldova since 2004. Well, I had a break of few years since 2016 till 2019, but now I'm back. My two first posts abroad were in Tel Aviv,
Right.
Israel, and Geneva, to the United Nations office in Europe, and today I'm here, and I'm very glad to be in Kilkenny. I'm very glad to have the chance and the opportunity to attend this wonderful conference, and I want to congratulate you and your team for a wonderful job. I really enjoyed the event, and I found myself very useful.
Thank you very, very much, because as you know, one of our ethos is kind of communities are stronger together. And when you were in the other, like we say in Tel Aviv, do you notice the different cultures, the different kind of way cultures are? Would you see a big difference when you move to, say, to Geneva or back to Ireland?
Yes, the communities are different. Actually, we have to understand that Moldovan community in Israel, actually we used to name it like our originating people from Moldova, because they are Jews, but
Right.
they moved to Israel in different periods of time, as they say, in the wave of migration called Aliyah. So that's one issue. What we have in Ireland, it's our diaspora already. I mean, Moldovan people who left the country just to settle in Ireland, and they have the cultural and the ethnical appartenance to Moldovan people. So that's one difference. And what we have in Ireland is very similar with what we have in other European countries, like Switzerland, for instance, because they have their own communities, and they are Moldovans. So, and of course, the approach was totally different in Israel towards Jewish people who are Israeli now, but originating from Moldova, and Moldovan people, many of them who still have and hold the Moldovan passports, living in Ireland. That's the difference. And here is the difference as well, from the perspective of the community, because they have other needs. They need a different level of protection, and they need they require a different level of integration into societies and local communities where they are living now.
Yeah, your ambassador, I would have met her first maybe a number of years ago in the Polish embassy. A very enthusiastic lady.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, she
I will
is.
connect
Yeah,
with her.
I'm very impressed any time that we've met, and she's very proactive in trying to get the two communities to integrate. And I know that's something that we've spoken about, and that hopefully someday we can have all the communities come to our cultural house. And I think that's something that you were even interested in as well, aren't you?
Indeed.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah, because you're also involved in the economic side of things.
Yes.
Yeah, and that is something that the Twilight Community Group include in our protocols for training. And do you see there's ways that our region, Kilkenny, could work with a region back in Moldova?
Yes, one of our main goals is to improve the bilateral cooperation of our embassy with local authorities. And I'm very glad that in Kilkenny we have this openness toward our needs. And as I was informed by my ambassador after her previous visit in Kilkenny, and after the discussion that I have today with the mayor of Kilkenny, Andrew McGuinness, I feel that here is a potential, untapped potential, as we used to say in diplomatic language, for development of this kind of cooperation. You touched upon two key issues announced recently by the leadership of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and European Integration of the Republic of Moldova, 4D, and two of them are diaspora and economic diplomacy, which in Romanian is diplomație economică. So two of these 4Ds you've mentioned, and there are at the base of our interests and at the core issues of our mandate in Ireland. So to contribute to a better life and better integration of our diaspora through agreements on conversion of driving licenses, recognition of study documents, social security agreement with Ireland. So this is one area of strong interest for embassy, and another one which is economic diplomacy, in order to promote Moldova as attractive region and attractive country for foreign investments, and to promote our goods in Ireland, and to promote Moldova as a touristic destination as well. So, and on both, as you see, on both these 2D priorities of 4, there are a lot of potential and a lot of, at least from my perspective, I see a lot of opportunities to enhance this cooperation with Kilkenny.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's something that we would be very supportive of, okay, and we would encourage that the local Chamber of Commerce should engage with you. It's one of the things that we have in our protocols, is that the Chamber of Commerce in Kilkenny should also be twinned with the Chamber of Commerce in the city that we're working with, because sometimes if it's coming from the municipal district level, it can get lost. So, we span out the twinning, so commerce can work away, tourism can work away, and that would be something that we would help you with. But there's always a question I like to ask when I'm talking to people, and you've had a very good, successful career to date. I mean, this is your third posting, okay? And one of these days, who knows, I could be addressing you as Your Excellency, Ambassador, right, from one of these countries. But if there was some young student or young lady or young gentleman or anybody, and they wanted to know what should they do to have a career path in the diplomatic corps, or how to become involved in the embassies, what would you advise them? It's a tough one, but it's
a tough question. First of all, you have to want to become a diplomat. It's a very prestigious profession and quite a serious job, I would say. I wasn't aware at the time when I was employed at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, as I said 18 years ago, about how diplomacy looks like. But now, being sort of a veteran, probably I can use this word. I don't know how successful my career is, but
You're still here.
I had the opportunity, yes, to accumulate a lot of magic moments during my work as diplomat. As I said, first of all, every single person should be willing to be a diplomat, to become a diplomat. First, I assume that that person shall be open-minded, cosmopolite in a positive way, to contribute to the development of its country and to be in line with strategic development goals, if I may use this cliche.
That's great. A number of Moldovians will probably be watching this because it would be set up in such a way. If you'd like to address them maybe in your own language, what you'd like to say hello to them today?
Yeah, that's an opportunity, and since we are before St. Patrick Day, I would probably want to wish the Irish people to have a St. Patrick Day, happy St. Patrick Day. What about Moldovan, Romanian speaking watching this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be brief. Felicitări cu ocazia sărbătorii Sfântului Patrick tuturor celor care vorbesc limba română și locuiesc în Irlanda. Felicitări cu sosirea primăverii, care, din păcate, nu este într-atât de luminoasă cum ne-am fi dorit-o din cauza unor circumstanțe care nu depind de noi. Dar necătând la asta, mesajul nostru este că binele va învinge răul, primăvara a venit, lucrurile bune se vor întâmpla indiferent de circumstanțele care astăzi ne întristează. Este foarte important ca dumneavoastră, cei din comunitatea moldovenească, din comunitatea română, să păstrați identitatea, să vă păstrați valorile culturale, să fiți în contact cu noi, cu Ambasada Republicii Moldova la Dublin și împreună vom putea crea acea reziliență care ne va permite să demonstrăm într-adevăr valoarea și avantajele noastre ca cetățeni ai Republicii Moldova.
Igor, Goribimago, I was starting at Studio Tech.